Hi there, welcome to another episode of Amputee Outdoors. Today we're going to do a review of the Bigfoot Bushcraft Firestarter Kit. They sent me 50 fire plugs, waterproof little tin, and a ferro rod and a striker tool. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to test to see how well this really works. I'm looking for functionality, I'm looking for ease of use, and I'm looking for craftsmanship. And I'll give a final score here at the end. So I'm going to bring that camera in nice and close, get started on this. So the kit came with this waterproof tin here, Bigfoot Bushcraft. And in the tin, I have put 30 of the little pink fire plugs. And on the inside there is instructions on how to use it. This is the ferro rod. I've already scratched off part of it there so I can use it. And the fire striker tool, which has got a little bottle opener here and a hex nut and a little measuring 5cm measuring stick there. Don't know what good that would do me. And this little part here, the serrated edge there to scrape along the ferro rod and get yourself some tinder. So here's the thing with this. It's all supposed to be waterproof, right? And they advertise that you can put these in the water and then still use them, and this can be dunked in the water. Ferro rods are known to be waterproof, but I'm curious, really is this waterproof? So let's test that. What I've got here is a bowl of water. I'm going to get one of these out, dunk it in there. And this being the Pacific Northwest, things get wet pretty easily and frequently. So I'm just gonna put that there. I'm gonna leave that in the water, dunk it in there a little bit, roll it around, and you know what? Let's just put this in there too, just for good measure, and hold that under the water using the ferro rod. There we go. Get that nice and wet and soak in there. All right, good. Now I'll take that out, and the ferro rod too. Put that off to the side. Oh, and look, my wood there, well, this is some bark, got damp too. And you know, things don't just get wet, they also kind of get a little bit dirty when they're out in the woods sometimes, and you got to clean them off. So there we go, nice and dirty. Dunk that off a little bit more. Look at that, there we go. So the instructions say that what you got to do is bend this in half and then kind of twist it until it breaks apart. Put it onto your surface where you're going to have your fire. I'm going to put it right here. And you should be able to strike it. So let's see here. Let's get that bent. And bent back there. And twist it until it breaks. There we go. That's good and broken. Let's open up those fibers a little bit, huh? There we go. Now this is soaked in wax. It's, I think maybe paraffin wax. I'm not sure. But there we go. We've got that nice and exposed now. Broke that all up there. And we're gonna try this little serrated edge here. See if I can make some tinder with it. Scrape off some of this bark. Now all this wood that I've got here is from my backyard. It's been raining the last 2 days. We finally got some sunshine. So this represents pretty much your typical kind of Pacific Northwest situation where just about everything is damp. And if you've camped out in the woods, you know that getting a fire to go when it's wet is a real bear. There's a little bit of tinder. Not generating a lot of tinder. I could probably do better if I was just using my knife, but it's a good tool to have. And it's generating a little bit more tinder there. That's not bad. As I'm getting down into the wood. Yeah, there we go. That works pretty good. All right. So I've got that there. Now let's see if we can get a fire to go here, huh? Getting some good sparks. There we go. All right, let's put on a couple of twigs. Now this is supposed to burn for about 5 minutes, which should give you plenty of time to get a fire going. Let's see if it burns hot enough though to make these kind of damp twigs ignite. Well, we got some fire there, but I don't see any twigs burning yet. Maybe that's starting to burn those twigs. Maybe. I got some smoke. I've got a little bit more going. Oh, I think I've got a fire started. Yeah, it looks like it is. So we gotta wait for a little bit here, let this ignite a bit more. There we go. There, now we've got a fire going. Considering these twigs have been rained on for the last 2 days, and I put it all in water and got it a little bit dirty, this actually worked fairly well. It works a little bit better than my usual cotton balls and Vaseline. In fact, I kind of like that. That's good. Yeah. Well, I gotta hand it to Bigfoot Bushcraft. Ease of use, very easy to use. 5 out of 5 there. Bend, twist, pull apart, put it down there. Strike. I got a fire going. Functionality, obviously, very functional. That burned good and long. It caught easily, really. And it made enough heat to get even some of this damp twigs to burn, which is excellent. Craftsmanship. Well, I gotta tell you, this ferro rod, probably one of the better ferro rods I've ever seen. It's good and sturdy, it's thick, it's heavy duty. The only thing I'll probably change is take out this green paracord here, swap it out with some like reflective blue paracord. If I drop this on the ground because it's black, I'll probably lose it, and I don't want to do that. I want to hold on to this, so I'm going to replace that with something reflective. This tin, nice and sturdy. And so I'm going to say the functionality and the craftsmanship, 5 out of 5 on both of those. So total score, 5 out of 5 for the whole thing. I think I'm going to replace my cotton balls and Vaseline stuff with this and use this going forward. And this, I weighed it before I got started here, 8 ounces for 30 of these, the tin and this ferro rod and striker. So kudos to the guys at Bigfoot Bushcraft. You made a really good fire starter here, and I'm recommending this to anybody who's looking for a fire starter kit. So regarding fire, make sure you make a fire just big enough for what you want. Fire isn't a game, it's not a toy, it's not a plaything. You don't go out in the woods, go camp and make a big old bonfire. No, you don't do that. You make a small fire for just what you need and no more. We don't want any more fires this coming year or any other time, okay? So keep it down to just what you need. That's a nice fire. So thank you for joining me. Thanks to everyone at Bigfoot Bushcraft for giving me the chance to review your fine product. And I hope to see you guys out there enjoying camping and hiking and backpacking and having a nice, safe fire.